back to Hornet Nation, your ticket to SHS Sports. I'm Cooper Whitley.
And I'm Matt Clark. This episode, we send it to one of our video students to the Joe Louis Arena, check out the track team for their game of the week, and sit down with our very own girls cross country coach. Let's get into it.
Over spring break, Matthew Adle had the opportunity to go to Joe Louis Arena for Journalist Day. Let's see what went down in Hockey Town.
Most aspiring journalists can only dream of getting to cover a pro sports team like the Detroit Red Wings. But today I got that very chance. I'm Matthew Adle, reporting from Joe Louis Arena. The 2016 Detroit Red Wings High School Journalism Day included press conferences, a tour of the press box, and the chance to watch a Red Wings practice. In the morning, we had the chance to interview the Detroit Red Wings radio announcer, Ken Cow, who gave us some great advice.
You're going to go through some tough times in your life, and you're going to have people tell you that you can't do anything, and you're never going to make it. But don't listen to those people. If you really believe in your heart that you have a desire to accomplish something, you go and do it. And don't let anybody distract you or take you off your course.
Afterwards, we got to talk to head coach Jeff Blashill, who also had some advice for us.
If you want to have any kind of success in a year, if you want to have any kind of success as a team in a season, if you want to have any kind of success in life, you better be able to get back up when you get knocked down. And you're going to get knocked down. The biggest thing I'd say is to follow your passion. And if you're lucky enough for your passion to match your skill set, you can work a job that you love every single day. I love the job I do. I'm very fortunate, and I'm one of very few people in the world who love coming to work every day and doing the job. It never has once felt like a job to me.
A big thanks to Michigan Office Solutions and the Detroit Red Wings for this great day. I'm Matthew Adle, back to you in the studio.
At the event, Matthew also received an award for the Detroit Red Wings essay competition, winning third place and $1,500 for the SHS video program. Congratulations.
With the spring sports starting, let's look at some recent scores for the Hornets.
Last week, the Saline varsity softball team won 10-3 over Adrian, and the varsity baseball team won 5-4 over Bedford.
On Tuesday, April 12th, the boys and girls varsity track team took on Ann Arbor Huron. Dan Shantz takes us to the track to check out their game of the week.
I'm Dan Shantz, and this is today's game of the week. Let's start off with the boys. After winning last year's state championship, the boys track team has set their expectations high. Competing in their first home meet of the year, the boys blew out Ann Arbor Huron 124-13. One significant fact about this meet was on the distance side, with the freshmen and sophomores making a large impact. Sophomore Josh Cook winning the 2 mile at 10:03 and Jevin Nishioka finishing first in the mile at 4:44. We spoke with Aiden Delfuco about his performance.
I did the 4x8 earlier today, and then I'm going to do the 2 mile pretty soon. I did pretty well. It was my first 800 I've ever done, and it went pretty good. Our team was second. We had a good run.
While on the girls' side of the meet, they defeated Huron 144-104. Erin Connor finished first in shot put, throwing 35 feet and 9 inches. She also won the discus event at 119 feet and 4 inches. Hannah Cummings was the winner of the open 800 meter at 2:26, and the relay teams won the 400, 1600, and 3200 meter relays. And there you have it. I'm Dan Shantz, and that's your game of the week. Now back to you in the studio.
Congratulations, Hornets. Be sure to come out and support our team at the next home track meet on April 26th.
The varsity track team is coming off a very successful season from last year. The girls' track team's distant coach, Mike Smith, announced his retirement this past fall after 40 years of coaching at Saline. We caught up with him to learn more about his career as a coach.
Okay, here at Saline, I started in 1977, and last fall, obviously 2015, was my 39th year of coaching cross country here. I taught here for 28 years. I started teaching in 1977, same year I started to coach here, and retired from the classroom the first year that this building was open. I taught a lot of different things. The last 15 years or so, I taught Honors English 9 and AP American History. When it came to Saline, there was just one program. It was boys and girls combined, and we stayed that way until the mid-1990s, when the program got large enough that it was time to split them because there were just too many people. And I decided at that point I could take either the males or the females, and decided to go with the girls team and been the girls coach ever since then.
I was trying to break a certain time, and he told me before that I was going to do it. There was like no question about it. And after the race, I did end up beating it, and he was really happy for me and really supportive, and I knew he believed in me that I could do it.
I'm not super fast. I didn't think of it as a big deal, but he really makes you feel special even though you're not fast and you may not be like the best in the team. He still makes you feel like you're awesome.
One quote he likes to say a lot is, "The person you thought you were is no match for the one that you really are." The girls learn that, and they learn that they can do more than they think they can. He really pushes them to be better.
Caring.
I would say dedicated. He's really dedicated to the team.
I would say inspirational.
I'm happy for him, and I want him to have a new chapter in his life and have fun in retirement, but it's going to be really hard without him.
I hope a love of running and being active and to be physically fit as their life continues. That would be one. And number two, I think to be dedicated to something that you believe in, and really acknowledge the fact that hard work, no matter what you do, if it's running in the classroom, can really pay off.
Coach Smith was also recently named the National High School Girls Cross Country Coach of the Year by the National High School Coaches Association. Congratulations to Coach Smith on his many successful seasons for the track and cross country team.
Well, that's all for this week, Hornets.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Nation Hornet for sports updates and scores. Until then, have a great week, Hornets.